Welcome back, Financial Issues. I'm Dan Celia. It's great to be here. We have Aaron Caid. Aaron is Senior Vice President, Chief Marketing Officer for Christian Community Credit Union, and Aaron's been with us a number of times. And just looking at some things in reference to Christian Community Credit Union. And Aaron, welcome. Thanks for being with us. I sure appreciate it.
Thank you. It's great to be with you, Dan.
Oh, maybe we don't have Aaron. Am I talking to
Am I not on?
Wind? Okay, we do have him. Okay. Sorry about that.
It's great to be with
Aaron,
you, Dan.
thanks for being with us. Okay, still can't hear him, but I'll move on until I can hear him. Aaron, you there?
I'm here.
Christian Community Credit Union, one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because I think it is simply amazing that I'm looking for the number. I'm sorry, I'm hesitating, but I have it here. It's over $5 million. But Christian Community Credit Union has given to missions over $5.4 million to ministry projects around the world. And this money was given to these ministries and these incredible missions projects like spreading the gospel and disaster relief, ending human trafficking, modern day slavery, helping children get out of poverty. So many incredible needs that they have contributed. 5.4 million. That all came from some of you who use a Christian community credit card. So when you use your credit card, and one of the questions I wanted to ask Aaron, and when we get him, hopefully we'll get him back. If not, we'll get it next time. But is if that also is similar to the fee so they use the fees from that to give to ministries from the credit card. So $5.4 million to ministry. Can you imagine? I was just talking about JP Morgan and some of the secular banks. We're going to see the numbers from these big banks, numbers from big banks that are going to be in the billions and billions and billions of dollars in profit. And what they would say, oh, yeah, we give to charity. So they give to Planned Parenthood. They give to, pushing the LGBT community's message and spending money, supporting those movements, and on it goes. They're not feeding the hungry. They're not giving to the spreading of the gospel. And they're not giving to end human trafficking or children's poverty. In comparison to these big banks, a small company like Christian Community Credit Union, organization like Christian Community Credit Union, is able to give $5.4 million from the not even fractional amount of money that is being used by Christians on their credit cards. It's pretty amazing. So, I wanted to talk to them about that. So if you use a credit card to book your next airline flight to wherever, you're going to, some of that fee money is going to go to support missions and ministries around the world. And, it is a wonderful thing that they do that. They support international ministries and Mission Aviation Fellowship, an incredible ministry. So it is really an amazing thing what they're able to do. Aaron, you missed the whole thing here. Are you there? Aaron? All right, we still don't have Aaron. Aaron, you
Hello?
there? You there?
I'm here, Dan.
Oh,
Are
brother.
you able to hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. Apologize for that, but I was talking, Aaron. I already introduced you. You just didn't hear it, or maybe you heard it, but couldn't respond. But I was talking about Christian Community Credit Union just now and what they do to support missions, and $5.4 million going to missions projects because people are using the Christian Community credit card and the donating some of those points are being donated for ministries around the world, and what a blessing. I was doing some comparisons about the big banks and what they're supporting, and what a blessing it is that if you have to have a credit card, that it needs to be a Christian Community Credit Union so we can support the proclamation of the gospel. And I wanted to ask you about your debit card. I guess, does the debit card, is that supported by one of the, is that like a credit card, like a Visa or MasterCard kind of
Yeah, our
debit
our
card?
debit card also also allows you, every time you use it, we donate a portion of that to Christian causes, and it allows us to do the same great work that the card that gives to missions does. It's a great way to be able to do what you do every day, which is, it's just purchase with a purpose.
Yeah.
And then, it generates donations. Not only do we donate a percentage of the spend to Christian causes, but then card members also earn rewards. They earn 1 point for every dollar they spend, and 2 points for every dollar that they use for Christian causes. So if for giving at your local church, for donating to Christian charities, you earn double points. And a lot of our card members every year donate those points to missions. So it's an additional source of funding for Christian causes that our members care about.
Wow, what a great idea, and what a blessing. I as you know, that we've started earnings season once again, and all the big banks beginning to report, and J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs reporting. And when you look at the billions and billions and billions of dollars that they make, it's mind-boggling. And so they would say, well, yeah, we support nonprofits like Planned Parenthood and the LGBTQ movement and all kinds of other things, but you're not able to do the Lord's work with that. And what a blessing this is. So if you have a checking account, Aaron, and you have a card, a debit card, you can use that in the same way to help these causes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And every year we survey our members to find which causes they care most about. And consistently at the top is spreading the gospel, helping children out of poverty, ending human trafficking and modern day slavery. And that's exactly where we direct our giving, is to the causes our members care most about.
And you are helping organizations like Mission Aviation Fellowship, which I know well is a great ministry, and international ministries, in Abilene Christian University. And what are some of the ways? Is it just helping them with a direct donation?
It is. Every time a member opens an account or opens for example, a Mission Aviation Fellowship card, we make a donation to MAF. Every time they use that card, we donate a portion of that to MAF, and then every year, Mission Aviation Fellowship cardholders donate a majority of their rewards points to MAF. Last year it was almost $25,000 in points that card members donated to MAF, and then we have a longstanding partnership with them. So we also provide additional funding to help support events, to help support special projects, and and we'll be there with them for their annual meeting in September.
Yeah, great stuff. And how has business been for Christian Community Credit Union? Are you finding more people that want to get away from big banks still coming?
We are. Folks who are looking, well, number one is we're finding believers who for whom it matters to do business with a financial institution that shares their faith and values.
Right.
And that's one of our that's a big reason that members choose to do business with us. And then the fact that we're member owned, where we are here to serve members, we're here to serve the kingdom, not to make profits for shareholders. And that allows us to offer some of the lowest rates around on loans, some of the highest rates on savings, and virtually no fees, on our products. So it just allows us to basically give back to members, give back to the Christian community, and serve them and serve our members in a God-honoring way.
Aaron, if you don't mind, let me just hold you over here a little bit so I can make sure we make it clear to people how they get a hold of and get started with Christian Community Credit Union. So I'm going to hold Aaron over. Stay with us, folks. Financial Issues. I'm Dan Celia. We'll be right back right after this short break.
The opinions and recommendations expressed by Dan are his own and do not necessarily represent the opinions of this station or any of the show's sponsors.
All right, folks, we're back. We have Christian Community Credit Union's Aaron Caid with us. He's Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for Christian Community Credit Union. And, people say to me at least once a day, and it's usually a lot more than that throughout the week. But people, I'm sick of my bank. I don't want to bank with the big banks anymore. I'm tired of what they stand for, what they're doing, on and on goes. And of course, I either say to them on the phone or email them back, and and they ask me. There is only one organization that we depend on, and that's Christian Community Credit Union. And it is the place to go. And I know that as people are coming to you and changing over their checking accounts and their savings accounts, just routine stuff, what I would imagine in this environment that we're in today, and I don't know if people realize what a great place Christian Community Credit Union is for mortgages. Or refinance.
Yeah.
Are you seeing a lot of that?
We are. We're seeing a large volume of new home purchases and mortgages, but a lot of folks are refinancing their existing mortgages to a much lower rate with us. Our rates are now as low as 2.07% on a mortgage. So we're seeing good uptake in believers either joining the credit union and getting a mortgage, or existing members who are getting a mortgage with us. It's really it's just great to be able to serve the Christian community in this way.
And let me just say this. I know, folks, to you, this might not mean something. And if it doesn't mean a whole lot, it's because you haven't gone through it yet. But one of the things that I love, Christian Community Credit Union is a good old-fashioned kind of bank, for lack of better, like it used to be, where they lent money, they held that loan, they used the proceeds from that loan to lend money to other people. So the merchant in the neighborhood was able to get a loan, and the proceeds from that loan was able to be lent to the farmer up the road who needed some seed money for that season, and on it goes. That's the way it was meant to be. That's the way it should be. And Christian Community Credit Union holds like I don't know what it is. It's got to be at least 95% of the mortgages that you have. You're not
Yeah.
selling them.
We retain and service the vast majority of the mortgages. So it's even higher than 95%.
Yeah. Wow.
And then the money that our members entrust with us is then also, in addition to helping individual consumers, it's also there to help finance church projects, to help ministries, churches purchase property, upgrade property, refinance their mortgage, purchase equipment for Sunday service. So it also helps Christian churches and ministries to grow.
And you know what? Nobody's better at doing that than Christian Community Credit Union. Pastors, if you're doing a building project and your bank has a blank look on their face when you tell them, well, we have people that are pledging money and they're going to fulfill that pledge and we're going to pay the payment and all that. And they have this blank stare like, what do you that's what your income stream is? I mean, Christian Community Credit Union 60 years ago figured out this great need for churches. The churches had with somebody that understood what it meant to have the full faith and credit of God on your side. And it is amazing that you do so much of that work, and that should want you to do your mortgage so that they can do more financing for more churches, because we need it. We need to continue to keep the church strong and growing. That is for sure. Yeah. Aaron, we sure appreciate all the work the Christian Community Credit Union does. And folks, I would just tell you that you need to check it out. Go to the website, go to our website, financialissues.org. You know how to do that. Go to our website and click on the Christian Community Credit banner there, and it'll take you to the page, and we'll let Aaron give us the phone number, but I'll take you to the page, and you could call there as well. And everybody tells me, oh, I got a car loan with Christian Community. They were so good to work with, and I call back, and if I have a problem, I can talk to the same person that I talked to last time I called. It really is the way we all wish banking would be, and I hope you'll check it out. Christian Community Credit Union. You can go to mycccu.com. mycccu.com. That's the website to get information, or you can go to financialissues.org and click on the link. But it is amazing. And Aaron, we appreciate the work you are doing, and we pray for strength and wisdom as you continue to help the Christian community.
Thank you, Dan. It's been great being with you this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate your time. It means a lot, and it's great help to our listeners. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God
you're
bless.
welcome. Yep, you're welcome. That's Aaron. And listen, by the way, if you have a problem, call Aaron. But Aaron Caid with Christian Community Credit Union. He's the senior vice president there, but he'll point you in the right direction if you need somebody to talk to, Aaron. But they're all great people. You will love picking the phone up and talking with them about your needs, because there's no pressure. Listen, we own it. The members own it. This is a nonprofit. This isn't worrying about trying to get another fee or squeeze somebody for another fee for something. This truly is a ministry. It's a wonderful work. All right, folks. I know we have some calls to get to, 610-363-1110. We've got lots of other news, and we want to get to that as well. And we'll do that when we get back off the break. But you can queue your call up at 610-363-1110. And let me see if I can get a call in and go to Gene here in Arkansas. Hey, Gene.
Yes, Dan. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I guess I'm a little bit confused. I see where yesterday you took a sell on E22, and yet that's a foundation stock.
A sell? I put a sell in on it?
That's what I've got. Oh, maybe it's still on the broad list, but it's not on the.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not a sell. When something comes off the buy list, it's never a sell. It just means you just hold it. Yeah,
okay.
It's not a sell until it's put on as a sell. Wow, you scared me. I thought I did it by mistake because the two boxes I have to check are right next to each other, and I thought I messed up. No, it is not a sell. If it is a sell, it's not supposed to be. It's a hold, and I did put a new company on the buy list, and so
that E76 you put on.
E76. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
And they're both good companies.
Great solid companies. And E76, I really did that because there is there was a company, I can't think of the number on it, maybe I can find it, that stopped their dividend. I'll tell you in a second here, that stopped their dividend. Oh, man. I know the symbol. Oh, there it is, E26. So E26 is no longer paying a dividend, and I took that off the list, and because of income users. And why I'm talking about that, if you are an income investor and you own E26, you need to sell it. If you're not an income investor and you own it, that's fine. You can keep it, but for now. But if you're an income investor, you need to sell that. So one of the things I did was I put a place to go if you're going to sell that. And that's why I added E76, was mostly for those income investors that are losing their income from E26 and want to stay in the sector. So
great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for straighting me out on that.
Yes. Okay. You scared me, Gene.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Problem.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Bye.
Yeah, I got scared because I'm thinking, oh no, people have probably sold that. I didn't want them to sell, but anyway, yeah. So folks, if you're a relatively new partner, things go on the buy list and off the buy list. If they're off the buy list, let's say they were on yesterday and they're off tomorrow, it doesn't mean it's a sell. It means I hope you had a chance to buy it while I was on the buy list. If you did, you keep it. And you're going to hold it for a long period of time unless it shows up on the sell list for some reason, or it goes up to 100%. You want to take the profits. So very clear distinction there. We need to. I need to reiterate that. It is all over the website if you watch some of the videos or read some of the things. So if it comes off the buy list, it is just you continue to hold it. But we did have a new energy stock put on the buy list because I am concerned for people looking for income and want to stay in that sector. So that was the reason why I added the one stock on the energy sector. All right, 610-363-1110. We're coming up on a break. As soon as we get back from break, we will get right back to calls right after this. Stay with us.
We will never compromise our principles and standards. We will never give away our freedom. We will never abandon our belief in God.
Thank you for joining us. This has been an FI